All right, guys, we're gonna work the head inside single leg takedown. All right, so we're gonna start everything from our MMA stance. You can refer to the task analysis on all the key points of an MMA stance. Now, we wanna set up all of our takedowns with striking of some kind. We never just wanna dive in for a takedown and open ourselves up. In our drill section of level 1, we're gonna have a lot of setups to head inside singles, head outside singles, doubles, body lock takedowns, all types of different setups. For right now, we're gonna use a basic example of a jab and the overhand right, which you've also learned already in white and yellow belts. So we're gonna close our distance with linear footwork, a jab, and an overhand right. So our feet are moving with our hands. Now, the only thing that will change is as I throw this overhand right, I want to step my foot to the outside of my opponent. And now my right hand is going to go into my opponent's crotch. My left hand is going to go into his crotch from the front, and my head is going to look right into his chest. And forehead is gonna go directly into his chest. So my head position won't change very much as my levels change. So I move forward, my overhand right goes, my foot steps, my head will go into his chest. I'm gonna make my grips. Now, the grip inside of the crotch can be on the wrist, it can be a gable grip, it can be an S grip. This will all change based on your arm length, your opponent's size. There's many variables. So wrist, gable, S, it will all work. Head into his chest. I'm making my grips. I want to elevate his leg to me, and I want to pinch my knees and hold it tight. My shoulder that's closest to him, I want to have pressure with my shoulder on his lead hip that I'm controlling. So when I put pressure on his hip, you can see that back leg sink, and I put the weight to his back leg. That's where I want all of his weight. Now remember, I want my head in his chest with my shoulder pressure on his lead hip. My elbows are also gonna be tight, so I don't want loose elbows like this. I want my elbows nice and tight to my body, pinched, shoulder pressure. Now, I'm gonna run him down in a curving motion towards his left side where he has no post. My legs are my engine, and my head is my rudder. So if I was a boat, I wanna have my engine running and I'm steering with my head. So I'll be making a C motion with my head and pushing with my legs. I want to push him over this shoulder where he has no post. So using my striking to set it up, my right hand goes, my leg is coming simultaneously. If I wanted just the overhand right, I'd leave it, but simultaneous when I want the single leg. My forehead into the chest, pinching my knees, shoulder pressure, engine, rudder. Push through them, run them down. We're gonna go over several different finishes as well in terms of the head inside single. There's a lot of different ways you can finish. I may want to finish on the ground. I may want to finish standing. In our drill section, we're going to go over all of that while we're drilling the single leg from the head inside.